Oh, do we have audio and video? We do. Check, check, microphone check. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Do we have audio? Oh, we have audio and video, my friends. We are doing very well today. Very, very well. So let me set up my stuff here. So, my friends, yeah, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is safe and well. It has been a while, my friends, since I have streamed any farming simulator. Been a busy little beaver, as one does, working on various mods. I don't really do much farming anymore. Kind of more into the modding side of things, if I'm perfectly honest. Something came out today on the quote-unquote dodgy websites that interested me. It's a mixing wagon for an animal mixing wagon. It's from Farming Simulator 17 originally. I used that particular wagon in 17 extensively. And because it was like the biggest mixing wagon you could buy. And even in current FS or Farming Simulator 22 standards, the mixing wagon in question is substantially large. So I'm sure many of you will actually know what it is. This is the big Peecon mixing wagon from Farming Simulator 17. Someone has obviously brought it into FS22. We're going to take a look around the mod. Now the original downloaded mod was a bit messy, you know. So basically, what I'm showing here is kind of my kind of cleaned up version of the mod. There are still some little issues that need to be addressed. I'm going to get those fixed though. So if we look here on the mod, we can ignore that. I know exactly what that is. Where is it? Yeah, so the maximum supported size. So it says warning: shape from Peecon I2D is too big. Maximum supported size on consoles is blah blah blah. So basically, you can ignore that warning. That only kind of relates to for consoles. You know, you wouldn't be able to release the Peecon on console. So I basically I cleaned the test runner log as best I could. There are some excuse me, there are some physics warning issues on the Peecon that need to be addressed. So I'm going to get those fixed. So yeah, someone has obviously, you know, brought this mod from. It was in Farming Simulator 19, originally 17, and then it was brought forward to 22. It's a good quality mod. The modder in question who brought it to 22 has done some things, added lights and that type of thing. He's made some creative decisions that I personally don't agree with. So you see these tires here. He's got a twin tire option here at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of the wheels that he has selected here. I would have preferred a larger single tire option perhaps, or maybe just some wheel options here. So you know, I think they're just a little bit skinny in my opinion. I'd like them a little bit wider. I don't like his selection of the rear work lights here at the back, right? So these are prefabs from the base game assets from the game. So he chose a set of lights at the rear here. I don't think they personally suit the Peecon. What I would probably do is I'd look at the real world Peecon, you know, pictures and videos, and see can I find what lights are actually used on the real world piece of equipment, and then try to match the lights accordingly. But those are minor little just personal things, niggles, you know, that type of thing. But overall, the mod is actually well done, and the outside of the shapes issues, you know, the log is actually clean, and that's kind of the main thing, you know. Now I've tested this already; it does work. It's a I guess we'll look at the shop here. So this is the Peecon. Okay, it's the Bigga Mega Mama Wet, or however you pronounce that. It's a mixing wagon for animals, obviously. 64 meters squared, which is 64,000 liters. That's huge. That is genuinely huge. If we look at the shop here and we look at animal mixing wagons, you have 11.9, 22 meters, 24. If we look at the self-propelled ones, whatever they call those things, the animal mixing wagons. So this is 26. No, let's go back here. 17, 22, 25, and 26. So the largest, this is a self-propelled obviously, the largest there is 26,000 liters. And again here, would say that the base game largest one is 24. Now there are obviously mods on the mod hub with larger mixing wagons than that. But this thing is a beast. So it's huge. I mean, 64,000 liters. It should be sufficient even for the, the largest, farms, animal farms, whatever. So yeah, 64,000 liters, 7 tons, 250 horsepower required. No options. Ignore the lubricating grease. That's just a mod I have installed. Even though the modder has the SKF lubricating grease things pre-installed in this thing. Overall, the kind of the mod itself is quite nice. It's been relatively well updated. There were some things missing on the original file. So, for example, you have the if I zoom in here, the move support. So this is the move support when I detach. Okay, and I attach. So basically, I added animation sounds to the move support. That thing going up and down. Okay, that's the move support. Originally, the doors here had no animation sounds for the the opening and closing of these doors to feed the animals. They're on both sides, so they have been added in as well. Cleaned up the the i3D file, the XML, that type of thing. Removed unnecessary files, whatnot. Okay. So you can kind of see it here. Look, it shows up as one would expect. You have your mixing ratios. Okay. So 64,000 liters. We are going to use, my friends, the new version of the Case IH MXM190 from My Game Steam. This mod has now been fully updated to interactive control. We have an absolute shit ton of interactive control features on this particular mod. We have the new use warning signs. So we've added those in version 1.3. You've got your armrest, you've got your buddy seat, you've got your doors. We've installed Dashboard Live, so there's a little icon here. You can see there, my friends, we have a little mini icon of the MXM190 on your screen here. All right. So if I move, okay, you can actually see the little tractor icon move as well. Okay, look, so you can see that, so it's moving. All right, whoa, just to demonstrate. But yeah, we have interactive control up the wazoo here. Lots and lots of features and functions here. Fully updated. So this is available. This version 1.3 is available from mods.mygamestream.com. If you would like to download the latest version of the Case IH MXM190. The Pro version is 250 horsepower. Should be more than enough for our needs. Okay, so let's go in cab again. Let's close that door. Let's get some bales. So we're going to need the usual stuff, I guess. I'm a little rusty on mixing ratios, so you'll have to bear with me here while I do this. I'm probably going to need a weight for this. I'm sure I will. Let's go with the 10 winkle. The bales are heavy, so you'll definitely need a rear weight for this. Put on our beacons. We have the flashers. Oh! Bollocks. Crap. God dang it. That's just bad driving right there. Bad driving, my friends. Right, we should try and settle down a bit here now, so I don't want to bloody lose my bales. It's a fairly large mixing wagon in terms of, you know, the height of it. So I would probably recommend a large tractor maybe, with a you know, a good sized front loader tool. Okay, so put those in there. Right, so there's your hay inside. Right, let's get the next one, shall we? If I can, you know, I'm trying to remember how this bloody works. Fairly certain I'm going to need more than this. So we're just going to demonstrate the mixing wagon here. Because, you know, it is actually a pretty nice wagon. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh crap. Oh bollocks. Well, I never said I was the best driver in Farm Sim. Okay, so that one's in. A bale spike might have been advised for this job, but whatever. Okay, what's a ratio? Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Did that not go in? That didn't go in. Where did that go in? So obviously we need to get the ratios correct here. I don't know how farmers do this in the real world. How the hell do they do this without being able to see what they're doing? I don't know. I'm definitely not a first-person player. Certainly prefer the outside view. Ah, shite. Oh, crap. Now, did that mix? It did. Okay, so that went in. Right, now we need straw. Straw next. Let's try and keep this straight, shall we? Okay, did they go in? So we've got too much straw now at the moment, as you can see. So we need to put in more silage. I guess I'm sure you could probably do this another way. You know, you might have to add maybe more hay instead of silage. But we're just going to add some silage. Okay, take it nice and easy, because silage is much heavier. That in. So we need to add more. So what we could probably do now is we can add maybe another hay. Let's try that. Okay. Now we're probably not going to fill up this entire mixing wagon here. It's just kind of demonstration purposes. Okay, so we have all green now at the moment, look. So now we can go and get our thingamajiggies. The mineral field. I don't know how much is needed of this stuff. Doesn't seem to kind of exactly tell you how much is needed. So we're at 96%. I'll just, I don't know, I'll just fill the damn thing up, I guess. So yeah, we have to get to 64,000 liters. So we'll just fill it up with whatever is left with the mineral feed stuff. That should be enough then to, you know, to bring it, you know, good for the mixer or TMR. So yeah, they've added that mineral feed stuff. Like Chris, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, sir. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're looking at the Farming Simulator 17 mod. Do you remember this? Look, Chris, the Peecon. Someone just brought it back to 22. Do not like these wheels. Prefer like big floater wheels or something. It's got like, he put selected dual narrow wheels on this. I don't like what he's put on the lights here, look. So I'm probably going to change these to something else. But it works, you know. That's the main thing. It actually works. So we'll, I guess we'll just fill this up now to the limit. We're at 98%. Stick our mineral feed in this thing. We have our animals over here at the moment. We got the biggest one, so we got 60 cows. I've already put some mineral feed in there for them. This is the one with the space age mixing robot thingy from Laley. So we're not going to use this section. We're going to do the TMR, you know, the classic way, using the mixing wagon. And we'll see, will the mixing wagon actually fit inside in the hall here, the barn? I don't know if it will or not, but we'll certainly try it out. So that's 100%. So using the big case from the base game here. What's this one? The Magnum, 435 horsepower. Let's see if this fits. Oh, she does. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Look, so pops up. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's a turn on mixing wagon. Start overload. So you can actually set the tip side here. So you can do it to left or right. Right. So obviously we need it from the left side. So let's kind of zoom out a little bit. Oh crap! Stop overloading. I've got the wrong bloody side selected, you idiot. The right side. Right. There we go. Okay. So I added the animation sounds for the doors here. And then you have the sounds for the mixing and that type of thing. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Farming Simulator, so so yeah, it works. That's the main thing, you know. So I'm quite happy with that, you know. It is a very large mixing wagon, you know. 64,000 litres is nothing to be sniffed at, you know. And it all works pretty damn well, you know. Do these cows have more than what they need? So TMR is that right? So yeah, we got 60,000 in there. So obviously they're going to need the other thingies as well. But the point is just to test out the Peecon here. And she works fine. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. Okay, so he's got these running lights on the side. Okay, they're fine. I don't have an issue with those. These are the lights, obviously. You know, they all work as one would expect. So you got a first stage and then a second stage. So he's put lights on the side of these as well. Look, okay, which gives you excellent illumination. Right. So your first stage and then second stage. So you know he's done some good things. As I said, I personally don't like these lights at the back here. I'm probably going to swap those for something else. But other than that, you know, he's done a good job with it, I think. So you have your PTO, you have your connection hoses. You know, everything kind of works as one would expect. And you know, it's so there is a warning for the shapes. Let me show you this. Now this won't affect PC players, but if this was to be released on console, it would have to be fixed. See this? Warning shape Peecon i3D shapes too big. Maximum supported size on consoles is blah blah blah. So yeah, that can be ignored, as I said. But you know, you wouldn't be able to release that on the mod hub, for example. And as I said, that there are some physics warnings in the test runner log that I need to get fixed as well. But overall, I think the modder has done a good job with it. It's a good conversion to 22, and it's a pretty, you know, it's a very substantial mixing wagon. It's something that I used extensively in 17, and I think it's damn good, you know. So it is nice to see this back in Farming Simulator 22. If you're doing a lot of animals, you know, you know, you need lots and lots of TMR for whatever reason. This could certainly be a very nice mod to facilitate that. Gonna show you this. The Farmall C. So basically, I found this on the Vertex Design Discord. You know, basically, you know, community members, they, you know, submit mods, that type of thing, their own work, you know, people can download the mods for free, blah, blah, blah. So you may be aware in one of the updates that Giants put out, they added a case Farmall. I'm trying to find... Yeah, they added the case Farmall, right? Now it is locked behind a DLC. So this particular tractor, right? So this is the tractor here, right? So this tractor, the files for that are in the base game, and if you have a little bit of knowledge, you can unlock it. But in order to properly, quote unquote, unlock it, you have to buy a DLC. It is actually a DLC tractor, right? So once you purchase it, I think it's $199 or whatever, right? This tractor will unlock, and then they have the other Farmall as well. Where is that other thing? This one, look. So this one unlocks as well, right? So, and this is a beautiful old tractor, look. It's 140 horsepower as well. But anyway, the point is that... So basically, you have the Farmall C. This is a Giants mod, obviously. Okay. Now, someone has taken that mod, and they've done their own thing with it. Right. They've added a lot of stuff to this thing. So he's added a lot of new options. For example, he's got now he's added an EU and US configuration. Right. And it not only changes the warning signs, but it also changes the lights as well. Look, see that? So look at the completely different design there, look, even at the front. So it's not just the back of the tractor that has been changed with the warning signs, you know. These are substantial changes, you know. So I'll give the guy kudos here. He's done a substantial amount of work there. Beacon lights. So this is a new option as well that he's added, right? So you have, I think these are standard options as well. So you have the 3-point and you have the front weight. Front loader attacher. Ignore that. GPS. So basically, I guess the main thing about this particular tractor here is he took it apart in Blender. And he has added a massive amount of interactive control to this thing. But internally and externally, right? So he separated the doors and the windows and all, you know, everything else. So all IC. Okay. Animation sounds, of course, for everything, right? So he's added a lot of stuff down here as well. Watch this. So this is kind of interesting what he's done down here. You don't often see this kind of work, you know. So you have your ball hitch and your pin hitch and your attachers, that type of thing. So you can move that up and down for IC. You can get rid of it, so it just disappears. Look, let me do that again, and it just comes back on. See that? Isn't that pretty cool? Right? So that disappears. So then the bottom one, you can move it up and down as well, right? And then that disappears as well. Look, so it just flies off. So I think it's, I don't know exactly what the idea behind that is. Maybe it's an EU or a US kind of configuration or something. I'm not quite sure. But you know, it's something new. It's something different. You know, and I appreciate the work that he did. You know, he didn't have to go to this level of detail to adding these animations. You know. So you've got your doors and your windows, you know, the usual stuff that one would expect. But the interior is fantastic in terms of interactive control. I mean, he's put a lot of effort into this thing. So all the various animation sounds for the doors and windows, that type of thing, you know, stuff you would expect. Right, so he separated all these in Blender, so at the rear, right, so all that stuff. So none of this comes by default by Giants. You can turn on the lights. So you've 3 stages of lights, and that the dial is actually animated as well. So that dial, he separated the dial in Blender, right, and it actually moves. Isn't that cool? Right. So he's added this thingy here. Oh, you have to turn on the engine first. Okay. So you can turn on and off the monitor here. So we have, that's another option here. I think this is a CB radio type thing. The mirror here, up and down. We have the sun visor on both sides. So if we look at the top here, look, it's open, look. And the sound changes when you open, you have the armrests. I like the way the icons change with the armrest animation, see that? We have the buddy seat. Okay. This swivels. Look at that, isn't that cool? So your whole perspective change. Right. And this, what's this? Oh, this. Oh, it moves forwards and backwards. Isn't that cool? Look at this. Look. Isn't that awesome? So it's little details like this that in my opinion, really make interactive control just worthwhile, you know. Because the guy obviously put a lot of detail or thought into this. Cruise control. Okay. Once you attach implements, I assume that various implements will trigger more icy icons. So he's done a substantial amount of work in this thing, and it's high quality, and it's error-free. So the logs are clean on this, so I've already checked it and everything. So yeah, we have a new button over here now. So IC implement, you need to unfold the tool now. So that's the unfolding thing, I think. Is it? Okay, let's see what happens here. You need to unfold. So there must be another button here for unfold. But I don't automatically see it. Where is the unfold button here? That's cruise control. That must be lift and lower the implement. That's not it. So maybe you have to manually unfold it. So you can lower it, lift it, turn on. So that turned on. There you go. So yeah, you can actually operate the implement from in-cab. Now there may be an unfold implement button that I'm not seeing here. So sometimes he has buttons on the outside, maybe. He does, look. So he's got lift and lower buttons here. He might have another button here. Yeah, he's got start and stop at the back as well. See that? So he's probably got more at this side as well. That's lift and lower. So maybe he should actually say what these buttons do. It just says IC implement. So I'd have a better description of what the buttons actually do. So yeah, it's basically just start and stop here at the back. So he's got no, as far as I can see, unless I'm, missing something, he doesn't have a fold and unfold implement in terms of the IC buttons. It may be there, but I'm not seeing it. that is certainly possible that it is actually there. So turn it on. But yeah, it's a terrific job by this particular modder here. As I said, if you go on Discord, Vertex Design is the Discord channel, and there is a community mod section, and you can download this particular mod for free. It won't come to the mod hub, obviously, because this particular tractor, as I have said, is locked behind basically a paid DLC. So we're not going to see this on the mod hub, which is a shame, because the modder in question has done a fantastic job overall with this thing, and it's a pity that we won't actually see it on the mod hub. So this is as I said, this is the My Games Team MXM 190. So if you want this particular tractor, this tractor is from this particular model here is from 2007. It's an older case. 250 horsepower, as I said. It is available from mods.mygamesteam.com, and you can download this mod for free. And it has simple IC up the wazoo as well. And we have similar functions built into this particular tractor in terms of so once an implement is attached here, there'll be a series of IC buttons here and here, and basically you'll be able to lift and lower implements, fold and unfold implements, and start and stop implements via these series of IC buttons here. But just, for example, this lever here is basically lift and lower, the 3-point at the back here, look, as you can see. So we have that kind of full functionality in this particular tractor as well in terms of implements. And I think that's kind of it, really. Not much else to show. I might save some of this stuff for maybe another time. But I guess the point of the stream here was to show off the Peecon from Farming Simulator 17. It is a good mod. I recommend it. You can download this particular mod off the quote-unquote dodgy websites. What I'm showing here is my own kind of personal version of it that I've edited or whatever you want to call it, changed it, cleaned it up a bit, tidied up the XML and the I2D, and got rid of the errors as best I could. So yeah, there you go, my friends. So if you're into large mixing wagons, you should check out the Peecon. So my friends, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you again in the next one. For right now, take care. Bye-bye.